Welcome into the Matsu Miners post-game show presented by the Napa Auto Parts of Alaska. And first and foremost, Coach, congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
A great win today, 5-1 victory over the Anchorage Bucks. And coming into the day, the talk of the town was the Bucks, even though the Matsu Miners were in first place for the majority of the season and over the last couple of years.
Yeah, you know what though? I think they'd won like 10 straight or something coming in, and they were hotter than a pistol, and they still are. I mean, that's a really tough game. Our guys really stepped up and answered the bell in front of the home crowd tonight.
27-17 on the season, and now, as we were talking earlier, a couple years now in a row that you've clinched the season series record against every single team in the Alaskan Baseball League. What has kind of been your success over the last couple years?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's the kids. The kids play hard. The kids, they get bought in real quick, and it's just the quality of kids we have.
There were 1,400 plus here.
Yeah, the crowd was awesome. The crowd was awesome tonight. We were saying in the dugout like the seventh inning, like you get this crowd in the game, it's going to change things, and a big bop here or there.
Exactly, and a big bop from Spencer Henson.
Yeah,
who almost hit one out. Just talk about Henson and go through that at bat. The runners on first and second, and Henson, who's kind of been struggling as of late, comes through big again.
Yeah, we haven't been protecting each other very well in the lineup. We rode the lineup out the way it was for a little while, and that was a jump start, and we had to switch some things up. We want to kind of make the lineup look a little different. And Spence had hit 2 or 3 balls really hard, earlier in the game, and I know he wanted to throw a big punch in the first inning. We had first and second, nobody out, and he's frustrated. He hits the double play, and then he lines out to center earlier. But instead of trying to do too much, Spence just he's real mature. He relaxes and gets the big knock for us.
And then just talking about the pitching staff overall, I mean, Brady Corrigan comes in, he throws 4+ innings, and then the rotation just keeps on going through, and just the success today from your pitchers.
Yeah, Brady was fantastic, and I don't want what Brady did for us tonight to get lost in any of this, because Brady pitching the way Brady pitched kept this plan that we had or that we wanted to execute. He kept it in line, and yeah, he was awesome. Brady was fantastic for us.
You brought in Churchill in the 6th inning with 2 outs, coming in relief of Josh Haley, and he gets the ground out. What's going through your head?
Yeah, man. I mean, anytime you make a move like that, you're going, "Come on, big boy, let's get this dude out." But yeah, it was awesome. Haley was fantastic. Pitched out of some trouble, and and they tried to some small ball stuff on Josh, and he really handled it, and it was fun, man. The guys really stepped up, and tonight was this afternoon was a time where you could really see how much these guys have grown up and matured since they've been up here, and it's pretty fun to watch them earn this regular season championship.
Matsu Miners, like you said, regular season championship, first place in the ABL, clinched first place throughout the whole postseason. Yep. Hope to have you up here again.
Yeah.
I was happy.
A couple more times, hopefully.
A couple more times. Right, Matsu Miners victory, 5-1. We'll be right back with Brad Walker and the star of the game.
Welcome back into your Matsu Miners post-game show. I'm joined by the Matsu Miner player of the game, Ian Churchill, coming in for some nice relief work. Ian, you've been starting a lot lately for the Miners. What was it like to go back into that relief role, which you were originally in when you first joined the Miners?
It's nothing really that different than, going in and starting. I mean, you have the same mindset. You just got to come in and, get outs, and, whether it's, very beginning of the game or seventh inning, something like that. You just got to do your job and get outs.
So you go 2 1/3, you put up a whole lot of zeros plus a strikeout. What were the keys that were working for you tonight, and how did you build off your last start, which was a good one against the Bucks, coming into tonight?
Basically my thing is I always just like to, try and get the ball over the plate, if I can, and then try and put them away with some off speed. And I guess that's what was really working for me tonight. So I just kind of kept with that. That was my game plan when I had the start, and I just kind of came in and decided to do that again.
And was there any added pressure when you went back out onto the mound after seeing some great pitching performance from them as well?
No, not really. I mean, I just kind of I have a job, and I mean that's my job is to go in and do that, and so just kind of took a deep breath, took it pitch by pitch, and came back in and got to celebrate a W with the team.
Definitely, and we'll talk about that win. It's a ABL regular season title and also clinching first place in the playoffs. So home field advantage for every single game in the postseason for the Miners will be played at Herman Brothers Field. How good does that feel knowing that you get to play at home for the postseason?
I mean, that's huge for us, Brad. We've been, last night and stuff, guys are all talking, there's murmuring going around about how big of a game this is. And I think we showed up. I mean, it was a little slow at first, but I got to say, as soon as we got that first run in the first inning, I knew we had it. Even when, they tied it up and it got a little slow, I just knew, we were just waiting to break out, and we did. So I was just glad I got to be a part of it.
And how will you guys sort of take this final inning, really final regular season game, and move it into the postseason? What are you going to take away from it?
Mostly all the goods and stuff like that. I mean, guys got to, all the hitting and stuff like that. Guys got to, I think it was huge, especially the game we had yesterday. Guys got to have the bats wake up a little bit. And, I think today everyone, got to hit a little bit better than, we had been before. So I think that's huge.
All right, so I think that about wraps up our little post-game interview with the Matsu Miner player of the game and Ian Churchill. The Miners are victorious in their last regular season game over the Anchorage Bucks 5-1, and they will be first place in the ABL playoffs. So every single postseason game will be played here at Herman Brothers Field. For Ian Churchill, for Connor Mills, this is Brad Walker, and this has been your Matsu Miners post-game show.